get it going, yeah, right now. We can get it going, yeah, right now. Big dreams in a small town. I leveled up, they need to pipe down.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? This is On Top of Your Game, and we got sports talk tonight. Man, I want to go over some good games tonight, football games and NBA games, man. Hope y'all had a good night tonight. So the first game I want to discuss is the football game is the Cowboys and Eagles. You know, they go at it, rivals. Cowboys get a big win over the Eagles tonight, and we're gonna dip into some of their stats. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and we also got other games we gonna cover as well. So yeah, man, the Cowboys did it in a big fashion tonight, man. I seen a clip where my boy caught a pass over all them folks, man. Like, it was crazy. So yeah, Cowboys pulled it off tonight, man. Get a big victory, and they 5-5. And I know I said on the other night, I said, man, I don't know if they can get back in the season. They just like the in the same boat as my Chiefs right now, man. Trying to get back in the season. I don't know, man. It might be a way. You never know. You never know. So, man, yeah, that's what I wanted to cover, and then we're gonna go deep into the stats over that win tonight. Cowboys win 24-21, and I'm pulling up these stats, y'all. Cowboys are now 5-5 with a tiebreaker, with a tie, and Eagles are 8-3 now. So Eagles lost their third game of the season. I'm glad they got beat, man. They beat my Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl and earlier this year. I'm glad the Cowboys dealt with them. Somebody dealt with them. I know y'all Eagles fans gonna be mad at me, but I can't stand the Eagles right now. But we gonna dip into some of these stats, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Okay, passing first downs. Eagles had 19 passing first downs and Cowboys had 25. Rushing first downs, Eagles had 4, Cowboys had 6. First down penalties, Eagles had 1, Cowboys had 3. Third down efficiency, Eagles had 5 out of 12, Cowboys had 5 out of 12. It was even there. And fourth down efficiency, Eagles had none, Cowboys 0 out of 2. And total yards of the game, Eagles had 339 yards. Cowboys had 473 yards, man. Let's see. Cowboys beat them in rushing yards as well. Cowboys had 125 rushing yards to Eagles 63 yards, man. In the red zone, made attempts, Eagles 3 out of 3 and Cowboys 3 out of 5, y'all. So, yeah, man, Cowboys did get the win. And I know they fans is happy tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm around the Dallas area, so I got a lot of Dallas friends that like the Cowboys, man. And Jalen Hurts, he had 289 yards tonight. Saquon Barkley had 22 yards rushing. Jalen Hurts had 33 yards rushing. And let's go to the let's see what the Cowboys had individually. You know, Dak had 354 yards total. You got Dak. He had 9 yards, averaging 9 yards. So he didn't run the ball as much. My boy Pickens, though, man, he was doing the boy. He had 146 yards. CeeDee Lamb had 75, man. So yeah, Pickens caught a nasty pass over somebody. My boy Pickens deep. So man, yeah, man, that's just how the game went tonight with the Cowboys and Eagles, man. Shout out to them boys for getting the win. And then I want to dive into the Chiefs game. Man, the Chiefs win tonight. They got the victory over the Colts. They need every last game, just like the Cowboys, man. They need to win. They need to win out. So it just feels like, man, Chiefs, every game is a playoff game, man. Like for the rest of the season, it's gonna have that feel like they're in that position now to where every game is gonna be like a playoff game. It's a must win. And they ain't even got to the playoffs yet. You know, the Chiefs dealt with injuries at the beginning of the season. Just now getting back into form, and then you got Pacheco out. And I just think at times their running game is not consistent. And then they haven't been great in the red zone as of past years. And I just want to give a shout out to my boy Noah Gray, boy, before he got hopefully he's good before he got hurt in the game. Noah Gray caught a nasty pass. He caught a pass. We got some passes to Kelsey. And yeah, man, the Cowboys did the do against the Colts. Not the Colts, not the Cowboys, but the Chiefs. Chiefs win 23-20 by a field goal. And man, if that field goal wouldn't have went in, boy, that would have been the Chiefs' season, man. So yeah, let's go over the team stats for them, for the Chiefs and the Colts. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Okay, the passing first downs, Colts had 10. Chiefs had first downs period. Colts had 10 and Chiefs had 33. So the Chiefs was moving up the field, but it just didn't look like this wasn't a game that the Chiefs, it just didn't look that way. And then by the second half, the Chiefs started to get control over the game. And the Chiefs made this team look like they was a team around 500 or under 500. At this team doesn't. They was 8-2 coming into the game before the Chiefs lost, but they in the second half the Chiefs made this team look like a totally different team. They didn't look like a 8-3 team coming against an Arrowhead against these Chiefs. They did not look that way in the first half, but they had control over the game. I just really thought on offense, the Colts, it just didn't look like on offense they had enough for the Chiefs, like to go, like their quarterback just didn't have enough to go toe to toe with Patrick Mahomes towards the end of the game. And yeah, man, and the Chiefs defense, they stepped up in a big way today. They could have had a pick. But they missed you know what I'm saying? They dropped it. They collided with each other. So, yeah. So, passing first downs, Colts had 6 and Chiefs had 15. Rushing first downs, Colts had 4, Chiefs had 13. First downs from penalties, Chiefs had 5 from the Colts penalties. Third down efficiency, Colts was 5 out of 13. Chiefs was 7 out of 16. And fourth down efficiencies, Chiefs was 2 out of 2. And the Colts was 0. Total yards, Chiefs beat them in total yards 91-50. Well, not total. That was total plays. I'm sorry. Total yards. Chiefs had 494 total yards. The Colts had 255 total yards. And passing yards, Chiefs had 346 passing yards, and the Colts had 181 passing yards. So Mahomes did his big one in the passing. Chiefs in the rushing game, this is where we need to see the Chiefs better at, but the Chiefs did their big one in the rushing tonight. They had 148 rushing yards to the Colts 74 yards. And Chiefs had 2 turnovers, man, but the Colts had no turnovers in this game. Chiefs just need to work on their turnovers, and they need to work on their penalties. I'm still seeing the Chiefs getting costly penalties, man. Like it was an offsides play I seen, man. Like it was unnecessary plays. Like the Chiefs just need. So if these games are gonna be playoff like, man, they just need to cut down on the turnovers a little bit. I think they was better in this game with the turnovers, but they just need to cut them down to the playoff form. You know what I'm saying, and get into playoff form. And they had 1 interception thrown. Chiefs had 1 fumble. So yeah, if they can cut down on the turnovers, the Chiefs will be, you know what I'm saying, they'll be in pretty good shape, but they do have some tough games still. They still got to play the Broncos again, and you know the Broncos, is hard to get anything going on their defense. And yeah, man, they got the Chargers as well. So it's hard to get anything on that defense that the Chargers, not the Chargers, but the Broncos got. And then they have the Chargers. Then they got the Chargers to play. So we still got some tough games to play. And these games will be playoff light. And just because even though it's not the Chargers or the Broncos, these games will be playoff light because it's towards the end of the season and teams are trying to get, you know what I'm saying, into the playoffs. So every game is going to be tough towards the end of the season, for real, when you think about it. So yeah, man, that's really what we got to worry about, man, is cutting down on turnovers. And you know what I'm saying, and guys need to just catch the ball. And I'm trying to look at some things from the Chiefs. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Man, I hate Pacheco is out because I want to see what he can do. You know what I'm saying? In these games, when they become big, I wonder what Checo can give us. But Pacheco, I just wish he can come back. You know what I'm saying? Rice had some plays, but man, he's dealing with a hamstring injury inside the game. So hopefully Rashid Rice will be all right, man. Hopefully he can play this next game. We got a game against the Cowboys. Matter of fact, as we meet the Cowboys, it's like we in the same position in different divisions. So, man, we trying to get a playoff. We looking on the outside, every game is for the Cowboys and every game for the Chiefs is going to be a playoff-like game in order to get in, man. And, yeah, well, man, like I said, I seen some things out of Noah Gray, man. I like Noah Gray. He's like one of those players that don't get looked at, but, you know what I'm saying, he got so much potential to take over that position when, like, Kelsey leaves. You know what I'm saying? Because Kelsey getting older, man. So, you know what I'm saying, Noah Gray will be that kind of guy to step up in that position. So, yeah, man, I just want to see more out of the Chiefs' run game. I just want to see them get better at the red zone. And, you know, Mahomes be having some hiccups, too. You know what I'm saying? Some calls throwing the ball too far over their head. You know what I'm saying? And that comes a lot with trying not to turn over the ball. You don't want it to get picked off, so you throw it hard. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you throw it hard enough so it won't get picked off. And that's a lot of that, man. So hopefully Mahomes can find that balance, you know what I'm saying, so he won't overthrow the ball, but put the ball right on the money. See, a lot of these guys I'm looking at the game and I'm thinking like a lot of these guys for the Chiefs is covered. You know what I'm saying? The receivers are covered because of the running game got to stay more consistent. We got to give them a running game to where they have to respect the running game. But they just know, teams just know that our running game ain't as consistent and we will pass a lot. So teams are starting to scout that. Like they know the Chiefs is going to pass most of the time. So if our running game can step it up, man, and it's a hard task without, you know what I'm saying, Pacheco. And even when he was in there coming back from his injury, you know what I'm saying, it could be more consistent as well with him in there. Cause we just need that from these guys. I seen Juju Smith, he had a good catch. And yeah, we got some weapons. It's just that teams are they know they blitzing Mahomes, and they know we going for the pass game, and they covering everybody out there. Our run game have to pick it up, man. Our run game, and we got to do better in the red zone. I'm tired of going down the field and settling for field goals, man. We got to do something about that red zone, man. We got to get it crafty like we used to. But they did something. Chiefs did something nice in this game. I ain't seen from them in a while. They went for a 2-point conversion and got it. You know what I'm saying? They went for a 2-point conversion with Rice and got it. So yeah, I like that play, man. Kareem Hunt, he just got to be more consistent, man, with the run game. So yeah, that's the Chiefs end up pulling that off. We still got to play the Cowboys. We'll be here in AT&T Stadium. Yeah, man, the battle of the Cowboys, man, and that will be like a playoff game to the Chiefs and the Cowboys. So it is a must-win game for the Chiefs and the Cowboys. So I'm be looking forward into that game. And I want to cover another game that happened, and a player like Shador Sanders, he had his first start tonight, man. I've been rooting for Shador, and in his first game he threw a bomb, man. And yeah, man, he threw a bomb, and the pass was caught, you know. So Shador out there doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, getting his first start to the Browns. So if y'all on here, man, y'all can chime in. What y'all think? Y'all think after this game, you know what I'm saying, it was enough for Shador to get more starting time with the Browns? Or you think they're going to start him more? Or is he going to be in the future? Is he going to be the leading quarterback for this team? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and then I want to get on some basketball, man. Lakers pull it off against the Jazz again. And yeah, man, this was LeBron's second game back. Looks like he's starting to be in the right places at the right time, starting to get in a better rhythm. And Lakers, they won this barely, 108-106. It was like the Lakers was, it's like they was about to throw the game away at the end. Yeah, they had them up until the last minute of the fourth quarter to where they had the Jazz to get back in the game, but you know the Lakers still pulled it off. Good game by the Lakers. Lakers are 12-4 now. Jazz are 5-11. Lakers win 108-106. James, I'm gonna go into some stats for the Lakers, man. LeBron had 34 minutes, 17 points, 8 out of 18 from the field. He was 0 from 4 from 3, though, but he had 6 boards and 8 assists. So LeBron had a bad 3-point shooting night. Still got to get in rhythm from 3. But he did. He was aggressive, and he was at the right spots at the right time. He made some good reads, but I just it was one shot he took deep 3. You know what I'm saying, that almost changed the game for the Jazz. It could have led to the Jazz winning the game, but I'm glad we had it under control towards the end of the game. It was just that he took a deep 3 where he shouldn't have. I just thought it was a bad possession for him. You know what I'm saying? But he's looking like he's starting to get in rhythm and back in the rotation, back in his form. I seen some dunks. The first dunk I seen, it looked kind of slow. But as the game progressed, it looked like he was getting more aggressive. So in the right spots at the right time. So, yeah, shout out to LeBron, man. It's just going to take time for him to get back. This is his second game. He missed a bunch of games, a string of games, like 13 or 14 games. So he's just trying to get back in rhythm. You got Hachimura. He had 29 minutes, 13 points, 4 out of 8 from the field, 2 out of 4 from 3, 6 boards. So Hachimura had a pretty decent game. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he had a pretty decent game. And Aiden, man, DeAndre Aiden, he played 13 minutes only with 2 points, 1 out of 2 from the field. DeAndre Aiden went out with a knee contusion, man. And he had 3 boards. Man, I just hope that that knee contusion ain't serious because we really do need Aiden. He's important for this roster, man, because as you know, we acquired him, and I say we because that's my team, the Lakers. The Lakers acquired him this summer, man. They needed a center that hurt them last year, so hopefully we can get Aiden, you know what I'm saying, back. But once he went out, you know what I'm saying, it seemed like the small lineup was working for us. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, it was working for LeBron, especially. LeBron, I'm not saying that when Aiden's in the game and LeBron's in the game, it don't work. It completely not work because there's things you can, you know what I'm saying, LeBron can do. He just won't be as an aggressive as an attacker. He can get Aiden some lobs and things like that, but you know what I'm saying, when Aiden went down, you started to see the small ball with LeBron. You know what I'm saying, LeBron started to get in the paint more and more touches in that area. But yeah, hopefully the injury with Aiden is not bad at all, man. Luka, he had 40 minutes, 33 points, 10 out of 24 from the field. He was bad from 3 out of 12. Luka has 11 rebounds. Luka will be on the boards, man. Eight assists. Just so Luka had a good game. He just was bad from 3. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find other ways to score, and that's what he does. 33 points, and then 33 points, another 30 point game from him. So yeah, Luka's doing fine, man. He was just a little rough from 3 tonight. Wasn't three ball, but wasn't falling. But you got to find other ways to score. Austin Reeves, he played 40 minutes, had 22 points, 7 out of 17 from the field. He also had a rough 3-point shooting night, 1 out of 8 from 3, but he coughed up 10 boards, man, 4 assists. Man, and I was happy about Maxi Kleber. He's starting to come around, you know what I'm saying, doing things that don't show up in the stat sheet. He was aggressive on the boards, had a nice drive dunk, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm starting to like how Maxi, I'm just starting to see how he can do with this team. So Maxi, he had a pretty decent game. What don't show up on the stat sheet? He had 14 minutes, but 2 points, 1 out of 2 from the field, 0 from 1 for 3, 3 rebounds. But don't get that confused. Like, it looked better. Like, it looked like, yeah, he can do some things. You know what I'm saying? I started seeing some flashes of what he can give us. So yeah, shout out to Maxi Kleber. He looked like he's starting to get better as the season go along. Jake LaRavia, he clocked 13 minutes, 5 points, 2 out of 6 from the field, 1 from 2 from 3, 1 rebound. I just feel like he's up and down. Just want to see him being more consistent, you know what I'm saying? But as a role player, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have your nights because the ball's gonna be in Luka's hands or Austin Reeves' hands and LeBron's hands so much that these other guys they on and off, you know what I'm saying? So when they get it, they gotta get on point because the main guys gonna have the ball in their hands so much, so you got to get it in when it's your moment, you know what I'm saying? So it's an up and down night for Maxi Kleber. I'm not Maxi Kleber, but Jake LaRavia. So hopefully he can get in rhythm, be more consistent. I see he be at the right places at the right time. He's a good cutter to the basket, knows how to cut. But yeah, he just got to be more consistent with his shooting, and yeah, just be more consistent, man. Marcus Smart had 17 minutes. He was a dog. He came up with some good plays on defense. He had 6 points, 2 out of 6 from the field, 2 out of 6 from 3. But you know what I'm saying, I like his energy on defense still, you know what I'm saying? And Jackson Hayes, he had 18 minutes, 5 points, 2 out of 2 from the field, and 4 boards. You would like to see. I just want to see Jackson Hayes more aggressive on them boards, man. As big as he is, man, he just got to get more aggressive on the boards. He just be letting people handle him down there sometimes. I just want to see him on them boards. But he shows flashes of he's aggressive, but it's just like he don't come up with the boards like he need to. So yeah, hopefully he can come around. Okay, for the Utah Jazz, Lauri Markkanen, he had 36 minutes, 20 points, 8 out of 19 from the field, 2 out of 7 from 3, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And that's the guy you don't want to get hot, especially towards the end of the game. He started to get hot, and I was like, "Oh boy, they about to come back and beat us, man." That's just you don't want that guy to beat you. That guy behind the 3-point line is nasty. And then you got Nurkic. He clocked 31 minutes, 11 points, 5 out of 6 from the field, 1 out of 1 from 3, 10 rebounds from Nurkic, and 2 assists. And Mullock, he had 28 minutes, 12 points, 5 out of 9 from the field, 2 from 5 from 3, and 2 rebounds. And my boy George, you know what I'm saying, he was cutting it up on the last time he played us, still playing good ball, 39 minutes, 27 points, 10 out of 23 from the field, 4 out of 10 from 3, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. And then Bailey, he had 32 minutes, 10 points, 4 out of 10 from the field, 2 out of 7 from 3. Not a good shooting night, 3-point shooting night for him, but he had 5 boards, 3 assists. And then they had some production from their bench, you know what I'm saying, guys? A little production. Isaiah Collier, you know what I'm saying, Bronny James' former teammate at USC, you know what I'm saying, he had 10 points, 3 out of 8 from the field, but he was bad from 3-point range. I just like his energy he plays with, and then he can get downhill, he can attack and put you in bad situations. So yeah, Lakers win that game 108-106, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe my content. Y'all come check it out. If y'all want to join the live, you can join the live, and we can talk about these sports, man. But I'm about to get off of here tonight, man. That's enough for the night. I hope y'all have a good night and a good week, man. Peace.